The NFPA 70E proposal submission deadline was September 15, 2006. To submit a proposal, you would need to access the NFPA 70E proposal submission form. NFPA 70E is a standard for electrical safety in the workplace. It addresses electrical safety requirements for employees. The standard helps companies and employees avoid workplace injuries and fatalities due to electrical hazards. It includes guidance for hazard assessment, safety-related work practices, and maintenance requirements. Employers must implement safety-related work practices and provide employees with the necessary safety equipment. These practices and equipment are designed to protect workers from electrical hazards such as shock, arc flash, and arc blast. NFPA 70E covers topics such as lockout-tagout procedures, personal protective equipment, approach boundaries, and training requirements. Proper training is essential for employees to understand the hazards associated with electrical work and how to protect themselves. The standard also emphasizes the importance of establishing an electrically safe work condition before starting any electrical work. This involves energizing electrical equipment, verifying the absence of voltage, and applying appropriate grounding techniques. NFPA 70E is revised and updated regularly to reflect changes in technology and industry best practices. It is important to stay up to date with the latest edition of the standard to ensure compliance and worker safety. Compliance with NFPA 70E can help companies reduce the risk of electrical accidents, improve worker safety, and avoid costly fines and penalties. The standard provides a framework for developing and implementing a comprehensive electrical safety program. This program should include elements such as hazard assessment, training, safe work practices, and equipment maintenance. A hazard assessment involves identifying potential electrical hazards in a workplace and evaluating the risks associated with those hazards. This information is then used to develop appropriate safety measures to mitigate the risks. Training is a critical component of an electrical safety program. Employees must be trained on the hazards associated with their work and the safety procedures they must follow. This training should be tailored to the specific tasks and equipment that employees work with. Safe work practices are the procedures that employees must follow to protect themselves from electrical hazards. These practices may include using personal protective equipment, maintaining safe distances from energized equipment, and following lockout-tagout procedures. Equipment maintenance is essential for ensuring that electrical equipment is in safe working condition. Regular inspections and maintenance can help identify and correct potential problems before they lead to accidents. NFPA 70E also includes specific requirements for different types of electrical equipment and installations. This includes requirements for switchgear transformers, motors, and other electrical equipment. The standard also addresses the use of personal protective equipment, such as gloves, sleeves, and face shields. The appropriate personal protective equipment must be selected based on the potential hazards and the level of protection required. NFPA 70E is a valuable resource for companies and employees who work with electricity. By following the requirements of the standard, companies can create a safer work environment and reduce the risk of electrical accidents. The standard is also used by regulatory agencies to enforce electrical safety regulations. Companies that fail to comply with NFPA 70E may be subject to fines and penalties. In addition to the requirements for employers, NFPA 70E also includes requirements for employees. Employees have a responsibility to follow safe work practices and to report any electrical hazards to their supervisor. They also have the right to refuse to perform work that they believe is unsafe. NFPA 70E is a consensus standard, which means that it is developed by a committee of experts from various industries and organizations. The standard is updated regularly to reflect changes in technology and industry best practices. The NFPA 70E standard is an essential resource for ensuring electrical safety in the workplace.